Board members, the boardroom is open once again, and it's level 2 for the Overboss solo campaign today on Boardroom Gamer. All right, so here we are at level 2, and as you can see, I'm wearing a shirt that is either green for my green screen, or it really matches the Overboss box art. So this is Overboss. Okay, got that out of the way. Cleopatra is the boss for today in honor of my dog, Cleopatra. And Cleopatra says that I may move any token in my lair, or I may use any token in my lair as if it were an unused portal. Even if it's a used portal. Return that token to the bag after using it. So I get one portal that could be activated twice, or I could use some other token in my lair as a portal. That's kind of nice. And the end scoring ability is score +1 for each matching monster on my map. So you can see in the campaign log above me here, I beat level 1. Some of the things that I was able to color in was 0 mini bosses, 0 crystals, 1 size 3 band, 1 size 4 band of monsters, and then the matching monsters I wrote that I had 4 points of matching monsters, but when I went back to the campaign log, I actually had 5 points of matching monsters, so I'm going to have to switch that for the next video. But for now, see what happens in this video. First, I'm going to draw some tokens. See what we got. The 5 types today are forest, swamp, cave, camps, deserts, and dungeons. So they took out the graveyard and swapped it for deserts for this one. There's a dungeon. There's a swamp. Desert. And a forest. Now, the boss or the Let's Go Exploring missions are build the Great Desert. Build a group of 4 or more desert tiles, and at least 1 desert have a matching sandworm. There are no sandworms out yet. And then the second one is Let Sleeping Dragons Lie. Build 3 or more caves bordering the mountainous edges. Here. Oh, can't move that. Building 3 or more caves bordering mountainous edges of the map, and at least 2 of the caves have a matching dragon. And the last but not least is score 52 plus points. Now that I didn't succeed. As you can see, the level 1 campaign recap up in the left corner there. So I filled 2 out of the 3 requirements, but I did not score the 50 points. I lacked a few points last game. So we'll see if I can't get to the 52 points that this one wants me to do today. That being said, what to do? Well, we're supposed to build deserts and caves, so I'm going to stick with that and start with the desert. So the cave needs to be next to the mountainous regions, so I'll start the desert right in the middle there. And of course, the accompanying monster is a dragon for now. Then I lose this tile and token. They all slide down. And are replaced with another dungeon. Another dungeon. Oh, yikes. Last game I didn't... Ooh, a sandworm. And a swamp goblin. Last game I didn't use my boss's reveal ability to my detriment. I didn't wipe the board clean and start with a new 4 tiles. I think that cost me some points. All right, let's take a look. Well, I have an idea. I thought I had an idea. Yes, I have an idea. If I take this tile and I place this monster, this is at least going to get 2 points for the swamp touching the water. Gets rid of this. I'm hoping maybe In a pinch, I can put this dungeon here and get some bonus points for the dungeon touching different tile types. Let's see what we get. There's a cave. And let's go here. Ooh, another swamp. Okay. There is a forest kobold, I believe they are. And another forest kobold. All right. What am I going to do? Well, the plan, so I might as well stick with the plan. Take this dungeon. No. I need the matching one, at least one sandworm later on a desert. So hopefully I'll get a portal or something. So I'll take this tile. And this monster just sits in my lair for now, because it can't go into the dungeon tile. Not a lot of place monsters on dungeon tiles. Okay, so the dungeon tile goes away. Shifting all these to the right. And we keep on going. Camp tile. Another camp tile. Neither are good for me. But that cave tile is really good for me. And that portal is really good for me. So what I'm going to do is take this cave tile here, put it here, monster, put it in my lair and spawn that monster there. So my plan is to use my portal to swap those two. Okay, it gets rid of this swamp and that kobold. Okay, camp, both slide down. Another cave tile, which I need. And a forest tile, which I kind of really don't need. Camp orc and a, oops, a tombstone crystal shouldn't have been left in that bag from last game. Take that out. And I got a mushroom goblin, swamp goblin. Okay, so to the plan, need the portal. So I'm going to take this tile and this portal. Now I have to place this monster here for now. However, I'm going to use this portal right now. Right? Yes. Swap both of these matching monsters. Well, now they're matching monsters. They weren't matching until I swapped them. Discard the desert. Sliding these two tiles over. I have to go for this because they want me to build 3 or more caves touching this. So I need another cave here and then another cave either here or here. Another dungeon tile. And another swamp tile. Boy, this is rough. Well, it's looking like it's going to be this cave. Forest crystals. Another orc encampment. Oh dear. Well, worst case scenario, this swamp will be here later, so I'll take this cave. Right here. I'll put it here. Monster. There. Getting rid of the forest and the swamp goblin. Two more tiles. Another swamp. Another orc encampment. Wow. This really comes down to what do you need from these? Ooh, I do need a mini boss. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Because these get bonuses for touching other swamps and bonuses for touching waters, and it'll get a bonus for matching monster, we're going to put this tile here. and the matching monster on it, thus discarding this dungeon and forest crystal. Scoots these down. Two more tiles come up. Another dungeon tile. These are not good for me in this map. Another orc encampment, also not good for me. I don't know that I'll be able to pull off the desert. I might still pull off the cave, but I don't know about the desert. Another portal, another portal. Ooh. Okay, what am I doing? I'm thinking ahead for the mini bosses. I have 0 and now I want 1, then I want 2, then I want 3. Okay, I guess it's the best from what I've been dealt. I need to leave these cave slots open for now. But if I get another dungeon, it can go here for... So I'm going to pick this one. So I'm limiting my mountainside spaces. So yeah, I'll pick here. Monster. Goes there. In this case, a mini boss. Slide these down. And then worst case scenario, I'm going to make some portal swaps if needed. Okay, what do we got? Finally, another desert space. That's helpful. Another orc encampment. Great, perfect. Another dragon, which is needed. Whoa. Careful now. Another dragon. Okay, so I only need 2 dragons, but I need a 3rd cave. I'm going to lose both these portals if I don't take one this turn. Hey Rex, game of the year. Well, we'll see. Kind of got everything tilted a little bit. Got to fix that. There we go. So if you weren't here for what I have to do this game, Rex, I have to connect 4 or more desert tiles. That means desert, desert, desert. All have to be touching this desert, which means I would have to take this one right now. Ugh. I mean, it could be there later. If I take this dungeon, I will not. If I take this dungeon, it has to go here because I won't be able to play the 4 deserts, and I have to like get a desert every turn from now on. So do I bank on deserts or do I bank on a cave? 3 or more caves, 2 of them having. Okay, let's just go for it. Desert. Going here. No, here. Monster has to go on it. Gets rid of these 2. Slides down. Two new tiles. That's not a desert. Oh, it's a cave. No, it's a dungeon. Darn it. It just got me all excited thinking it was a cave. Maybe you're a cave. You are a cave. Now I'm excited. There's a chance. Mushroom goblin, mushroom goblin. Not much of a chance. Well, the cave is a must. Like I have to play this cave, and it has to go here, just in case I get desert tiles here. So here goes. Cave's gonna go here. Monster has to go on top of it. Losing this. Sliding this over. Come on, desert tiles. Not a desert tile. Desert tile. Not a desert tile. So given that I'm not going to get the desert tile bonus, my best bet now is to get this and start using my portals, because it's a third different flag. I have a yellow flag, a blue flag. The purple flag will be the third different one, and it'll give me 9 points for my orc camps. Okay. Here goes. I'll place it there. Monster goes here. Gets rid of dungeon tile. And goblin. Please slide down, but before I end that turn, I'm going to use my Cleopatra ability, use any token on my lair as if it were a portal, even if it's a portal. So this token now goes away for the game, and that ability is now used. And I'm going to portal this dragon and this orc. So now I've got some matching monsters, which is nice. 2 new tiles. Orc encampment. Desert. Well, I'm going to pick the desert, that's for sure. I think. Well, actually, I guess it really depends. No, it looks like it doesn't depend. Swamp crystal. Desert. Well, it does kind of depend now. Now it just comes down to simple math. This forest tile does not help me at all. It'll give me 1 point. This cave would also only be 1 point. This would also be 1 point. And then this crystal, though, would give me 2 points for having 2 swamps. This would give me an additional 4 points plus 3 points, so it's got to be the desert. Going to play the desert. We're going to get ourselves a desert crystal to give us bonus desert points. Okay, on to scoring. First terrain type is forest, 0. Second terrain type is desert. I have 3 connecting. 1, 2, 3 connecting is 6 points. Swamps. This one's worth 1, 2, touching another swamp 3, so they're both worth 3. It's going to be 6 points in swamps. Orc camps. I have 3 different orc camps, so it's 1 point, 4 points, or 9 points, depending on how many different orc camps I have. So that's 9 points in orc camps. Cave tiles. I have 1, and this is touching a mountainside, so it's worth 3. This one's worth 3, that's 6. This one's worth 3, that's 9 also. Dungeons. I have 1 dungeon, and it's worth 1 point, plus 1 point for every different style tile around it, so a maximum of 5, and I got 5 for that. That's 12, 21, 30, 35 points for my tiles. Now for mini bosses. Mini boss I have 1, so it's 2 points. Crystals. I have this crystal, that's a desert crystal, so 1, 2, 3 points for crystals. I did way better this game than last game. I can see it already on my score sheet. Matching monsters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 matching monsters. Now bands of monsters. Now a band of monsters is 2, 3 or so in a row, right? So let me get my score sheet for bands of monsters. Each straight line of 2, 3, or 4 of the same monster type is called a band. So 2 in a row here is a band of monsters, and that is worth 2 points. And I'll also get to color in the gem above where it says band size 2 to start working on that. Did I get any other bands of monsters? No, I didn't do so well at that. I guess I could have, should have portaled this here, and I would have got a band of monsters there and a band of monsters there. So actually, I don't get to do that one above. I needed 2 bands of size 2 monsters to color in that gem above, so I won't be able to do that. Token score. That's all of these little tokens. It's 2 and 3 is 5, 10, 12. Boss score. Score +1 for each matching monster on my map. Well, that's 5. So I got an additional bonus 5 points for that. Making my score 35 plus 12, 47 plus 5, 52 exactly. I'm so excited because up top my third thing is to score 52 or more points, which I did. However, what I didn't do is the Great Desert. I did not build a group of 4 or more desert tiles. I did, however, build 3 caves bordering mountains edges of the map with 2 having a dragon. So 1, 2, 3 caves, 1 matching, 2 matching dragons. So again, I'll only get to color in 2 out of the 3 gems for Let's Go Exploring. So if ever I color in all 3 gems, if you look to either the level 1 picture on the left of the screen, if I ever color in all 3 of the gems, I'll get that villainy icon. Above my head, here, villainy icons at the end of the campaign will dictate my campaign name. So I'm picking beginner, so I'm going to be a very, and I'll either be very spooky, very scary, very fiendish, etc., based on the number of villainy icons I'm able to produce. The same with the soul gems. So far, I only have 2, 3, 4. I'm going to have 4 soul gems so far. Then, so 4 full soul gems. I would be a minion. Yuck. I don't want to be a minion. I want to be an overboss, or in this case, an abomination. So that's going to wrap up level 2 of the Overboss solo mode campaign. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking this video, subscribing to the channel, notification bell, leave comments below. Tell me what I did wrong. Tell me what you would do to do this better. What would you have done? Where would you have moved things with the portal? And as always, we'll catch you at the next boardroom meeting.